You've seen them at the gym. That guy who was average 6 months ago and now looks like he was carved out of stone. Same gym, same exercises, same protein shake, but something changed. And deep down, you already know what it was. Today, we're not here to judge. We're not here to scare you either. We're here to tell you the truth. What steroids actually do to your body. The good, the bad, and the stuff nobody wants to put in their YouTube thumbnail. Let's get into it. Look, steroids are one of the most talked about and most misunderstood things in fitness. Half the internet says they'll turn you into a superhuman overnight. The other half says one cycle will literally kill you. The truth? It's somewhere in the middle, and it's a lot more complicated than either side admits. So whether you're just curious, doing research, or you're seriously considering it, this video is going to break down exactly what happens inside your body the moment you start using anabolic steroids. No fear-mongering, no sugarcoating, just facts, like a friend who actually knows what they're talking about. Let's start from the beginning. First things first, what exactly are we talking about? Anabolic steroids are synthetic versions of testosterone, the hormone your body already makes naturally. Testosterone is what gives men deeper voices, more muscle mass, body hair, aggression, basically everything that makes a guy look like a guy. Now, your body produces testosterone naturally, roughly 300 to 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, depending on your age and genetics. When you inject or take steroids, you can shoot that number up to 3,000, 5,000, sometimes even 10x the natural level. Think about that. Your body is running on a V6 engine. Steroids hand you a V12 and say, yeah, use that. And for a while, it feels incredible. Let's be honest, if steroids only had downsides, nobody would touch them. So here's what actually happens when someone starts a cycle. Week 1 to 2, you feel stronger. Recovery is faster. You're hitting the gym and bouncing back like you slept 12 hours every night. Week 3 to 4, muscle fullness kicks in. You're looking bigger. Clothes start fitting different. People at the gym start noticing. Month 2, you're putting on muscle at a rate that would take a natural lifter years. Strength numbers are going up every single week. You feel like a machine. And that's the hook, right? That's why people get addicted to this stuff.
Because it works. There's no debate there. Steroids absolutely build muscle. They increase protein synthesis, they keep your body in an anabolic state almost 24/7, and they cut recovery time dramatically.
But here's where it gets real. While you're busy admiring the gains in the mirror, your body is working overtime, trying to deal with everything you just threw at it. Let's go system by system. This is the big one, and most people ignore it. Steroids cause your heart to grow, specifically the left ventricle. That sounds cool until you realize a bigger heart doesn't always mean a healthier heart. It means your heart walls get thicker, blood pressure goes up, and your risk of heart attack and stroke goes up with it. Studies show long-term steroid users have significantly higher rates of cardiovascular disease than non-users, even if they're young and healthy. This isn't scare tactics. This is cardiology. If you're taking oral steroids, things like Dianabol or Anavar, your liver is working double shifts. Oral steroids are what's called 17-alpha alkylate, modified so they survive your digestive system. But that modification puts serious stress on your liver enzymes. Long-term, liver damage. In extreme cases, liver tumors. Injectable steroids are easier on the liver, but they come with their own problems, which we're getting to. Here's something wild. When you add testosterone from outside, your body stops making its own. Your brain gets the signal, hey, we've got plenty of testosterone, shut it down. And your natural production, it shuts down. Your testicles literally shrink. Not a myth, not an exaggeration. It's called testicular atrophy, and it happens because your body has no reason to produce testosterone anymore. The question is, does it come back? Sometimes yes, sometimes only partially, and sometimes, after years of heavy use, not really at all. You've heard of roid rage, right? You probably think it's overblown. And honestly, for a lot of people, it is. Most guys on moderate doses don't turn into the Hulk at a traffic light, but here's what does happen. Mood swings, irritability, heightened aggression, anxiety, and when you come off a cycle, crashes in mood that can look a lot like depression. Because guess what? When you stop, your testosterone crashes. And low testosterone isn't just a gym problem. It affects your sleep, your mood, your energy, your motivation, everything. This is the part people don't talk about enough. The cycle ends. The gains, at least some of them, start going away. Water weight drops, strength decreases, and your body is sitting there waiting for its natural testosterone production to kick back in. And that process takes time, weeks, sometimes months. That's why most serious steroid users run something called PCT, post-cycle therapy, drugs like Clomid or Nolvadex that help kickstart your natural testosterone. But even with PCT, your hormonal system has been through a storm. And here's the brutal truth. The longer you use, the harder it is to recover. Some guys never fully get back to baseline. They end up on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, for the rest of their lives, just to feel normal. Not jacked, normal. Let's zoom out. You've seen those classic bodybuilders from the 80s and 90s, massive, legendary, and a lot of them gone way too soon. Heart failure, organ failure, bodies that couldn't sustain what was put into them. Now, modern medicine and lower doses have changed things, but the reality is steroid use is a transaction. You're borrowing from your future health to invest in your current physique, and like any loan, eventually it comes due. All right, let's bring it home. Are steroids effective? Absolutely. Are they dangerous? Yes. And the danger is real, not just something your high school gym teacher made up. The risks depend on what you take, how much you take, how long you take it, your age, genetics, and overall health. A 30-year-old running a mild cycle once is a very different story from a 19-year-old going hard for years straight. But here's what I want you to take from this video. Know what you're getting into. Don't let anyone glamorize this stuff without showing you the full picture. And don't let anyone terrify you into thinking one decision defines your entire life either. Be informed, be smart, and if you ever go down that road, at least go in with your eyes open. That's the real story of what steroids do to your body. If you found this video useful, drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow. And if you want more dark side of bodybuilding content, the stuff they don't put on the protein tub label, subscribe. We've got a lot more coming. Next video, we're breaking down creatine. Is it actually safe? What does it do long term? And why are some experts suddenly worried about it? You won't want to miss that one. Until then, stay smart, stay training. I'll see you in the next one.